And good evening, and thanks for joining us. I'm John Carlin. Nearly 1,600 Virginians will continue to be without their vote after the Supreme Court upheld Virginia's purge of non-citizens from the voter registry. 10 News anchor Abby Coleman is working for you tonight to see how provisional ballots are playing a bigger role in confirming eligibility.
Wednesday's Supreme Court decision on Virginia voter purging has made eligibility top of mind for many polling places. And when there's a question about eligibility, it all comes down to this little green envelope.
And if it's in doubt, give out a provisional.
Before you hit the polls Tuesday, it's a good idea to make sure your registration is in order and you have everything you need. But as Secretary of the Salem Electoral Board, Catherine Elam, tells me, no year is without a forgotten ID or two.
They don't have maybe the proper information.
But when issues arise at the poll, in comes a provisional ballot.
The provisional ballot is allowing everyone to be able to vote. If there happens to be, again, a question about whether they are on the poll book.
You cast your vote as normal, but put it in this green envelope. There you fill out information about what the potential issue is and confirm your personal information.
They're signing off. We get to then have time to check their records and their IDs to make sure that they are not registered in another area.
Elam and the other electoral board members go through the provisional ballots one by one the day after the election, certifying the votes. But if you find an issue with the provisional ballot, the requirements haven't been met, what happens then?
We toss them out if it isn't meeting the requirements.
But with 1,600 voters purged from the registry in Virginia, provisional ballots are on the forefront for Elam.
Some people have been checked as a non-citizen, and they did not check it necessarily. It was that they did not fill in any box when they did the registrations.
And if there's a question about that, it falls on the electoral board to validate their status.
As long as they have that information, they can prove it.
And if you do have a question about your registration status or anything else having to do with voting, we have you covered. Check out our voting guide on WSLS.com. In Salem, Abby Coleman, 10 News, working for you.